Here are my most controversial opinions on celebrity lawsuits as a lawyer. I say the most controversial for last. First up is the Cardi B lawsuit, where a former security guard of a gynecologist office sued Cardi B for battery and assault for allegedly scratching her face. She sued for $24 million. Total money grab. As a plaintiff lawyer, I was horrified to watch these plaintiff lawyers. They looked so unprepared, like they didn't even know what was going to come out of their mouth next. And it's a very important lesson where if you are greedy to a jury, they're not going to award you anything. Great PR for Cardi, though. She was super genuine and authentic on the stand, and she actually used this as PR for her album release. Next is the DJ that sued Taylor Swift for a defamation allegation, saying that she lied about being touched in the butt right here, and it cost him his job. Taylor countersued for sexual assault and battery for only $1, and the jury found in her favor. Only asking for $1 in damages was a huge power move. It was symbolic about that. It's not about the money for her. She just wanted to clear her name, and it's about victims' rights.
Turns out my dick's bigger.
Next up is the Gwyneth Paltrow skiing lawsuit, where this retired optometrist, Terry Sanderson, claimed that Gwyneth crashed into him so badly during a skiing incident that he had astronomical damages, and she took a note from our girl Taylor and countersued for $1. The jury found in Gwyneth's favor and awarded her $1, finding that Terry was responsible for his own accident. Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard was the trial heard around the world. He sued her for defamation after she wrote an opinion piece where she didn't use his name but alluded to the fact that he was an abuser in their relationship, and she called herself a survivor. At the end of this infamous trial, the jury found in Johnny Depp's favor and awarded him over $10 million in damages, but Amber did win one of her counterclaims for $2 million, and they later settled. My opinion, they're probably just both terrible people. They're both bad. This was a huge setback for real victims of abuse in the Me Too movement. Just gross. This could have also been a masterclass in what not to do by Amber Heard. She creeped out the jury by looking at them constantly for each answer. She was very fake, did not come across genuine at all, and that did not work in her favor. Plus, her lawyer was like really struggling through this lawsuit. O.J. Simpson trial was a great example of what some good theater can do in the courtroom. While he was found not guilty of the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman, a California jury later found him liable for the deaths, and he had to pay over $33 million in damages. Civil claims have a lower burden of proof than criminal claims, where you have to prove that something happened beyond a reasonable doubt, and that's why we all know if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit line. But he was found liable in the civil case, so what do you think happened? Alec Baldwin's Rust lawsuit happened after the cinematographer, Helena Hutchins, was fatally shot when he was acting out a scene. Baldwin claimed he didn't know the gun was loaded. The armorer was criminally convicted, but he was not because of prosecutorial misconduct. It's both bad and good. Like, that's how the system's supposed to work if the prosecution doesn't do their job correctly. But I think it's super unfair that she was convicted and he was not. This prosecutor's ego cost her the case. The most controversial opinion I have, and I don't care how many death threats I get over this, is the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni lawsuit. Lively is suing Baldoni for sexual harassment and retaliation related to their acting together on the It Ends With Us movie. As I've said and continue to say, I think she has a very strong case for retaliation based on the text messages from Justin's team going on a massive smear campaign on her. This case is a great example of Baldoni is trying his case in the court of public opinion successfully, because the public loves to hate on women, and if she was anyone else or a plain Jane, you guys would be saying something different, I think. This one's not resolved yet, and I think she's going to win her retaliation claim, or they're definitely going to settle outside of court after summary judgment. As always, these are just my opinions based on my legal experience, and let me know what you think.